Okay, as promised, I'm back. Hopefully I fixed the lighting a little bit. It was a little bit backlit and caused all these shadows and all this crazy stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, I really think it's important for anybody thinking about this kind of surgery to really think about why you're doing it. Not because there's any wrong reason or any right reason, but just to make sure you understand what your reason for doing the surgery is. I think my reason has multiple levels. I think the top level reason no longer is just because I want to be healthy or stave off any kind of disease like diabetes, high cholesterol, whatever that comes along with heavy heart disease. Being heavy has a lot of consequences. I really think that the main reason is I want to get back some ability to recapture youth. I don't know if it's youth or recapture some sense of belonging, maybe some sense of being able to get out there and mingle. It's just something I haven't been able to do in like 20 years. And 20 years, that's a really long time. Really long time. I really think that now that I'm honest with myself, and I feel that despite the fact that my health is not the number one reason for doing this, that I feel good about moving forward. I mean, I've got a lot of life left to live. I'm 37 years old. As of October 13th, I turned 37. Yay. I plan on living at least another 37 years. So in that time, I want to make up for some small bump in the road. The bump happened to last about 20 years, give or take a few, but I can get back to doing that again. I'm going to be having a special guest come over here soon. Somewhere is my special guest. He's going to stop by for a minute. It's getting close to bedtime, so he's got to head off to bed. But I want to address something that was said, I think, in Working on Freedom's Amber's video about the fine line between pride and confidence, or pride and just vanity, good self-esteem, things like that. I think the point that she made about putting yourself above others is really not a good idea. And that's not good for anyone to do, whether you are skinny, been skinny forever, and never ever will gain a pound no matter how much you pack in, or if you're heavy, going to be heavy, comfortable with being heavy, and never going to lose a pound, or if you're someone like us in the WLS community who we're skinny at some point in our lives, and then had to deal and struggle with being heavy for a large portion of that time, and now have a chance to get back to that skinny self, or have for the first time. I mean, some people, if they can't remember, they certainly don't want to remember that skinny time, and they want to get back to that. And in doing so, you don't want to be cocky or righteous and look down on people. I'm actually making it a personal goal for myself to embrace people who are large like I am now, even when I'm skinny. Because I realize that those people are just like us. We are no different. We're all humans on this earth. And if I can make them feel good about themselves, even just that one time, I've done myself a good service as well, because that was me. And I didn't get that kind of treatment. So I think it's really important that we really, like I said, know why we're doing the surgery and understand what's going to happen once you have the surgery. And I'm not talking all the physical things. I know I'm going to be in store for a lot of stuff. I think there was a video about a week or two ago where Working on Freedom had a dumping syndrome attack. And it looked horrible. It was painful to watch, actually, Amber. Really painful to watch. And I don't wish that kind of thing on anybody, but I know it can happen. And I know it probably will happen to me. I will try to do what needs to be done. But, she's like 2 years out and had that problem. So that's, it's rare, but it happens. I really need to make sure that we use this outlet, this YouTube outlet, to convey these kinds of messages to all kinds of people at different and varying stages of this process. I hope this reaches out to as many people that I found in doing these videos. I think that's really very important. So I'm going to pause this for a second while I get my assistant here to say hello before bedtime.